Hi. So another aspect of alternative health care is chiropractic. Now, most people now have heard of chiropractic, and many people have opinions about chiropractic. I would like to go over the whole premise of it. And after 40 years, it's been an evolution for me. I started out with just strictly adjusting spines and have evolved over that period of time, I believe, to make it so that I'm more oriented towards your health. What's it going to take for you to be healthy, rather than what's going to make it so that I can adjust your spine and make it pain-free. Now, the original concept of chiropractic is that there's 24 bones in your spine, and each one of them, vertebra, have a nerve that comes out each side, all the way up. And these nerves connect your brain with your body. Bring this leg up. That's because a nerve just told it to do that. Okay? Now, the concept of chiropractic is that if the joint gets out of place and puts pressure against the nerve, it causes dysfunction or pain or lack of sensation. Okay? And by adjusting it over a period of time, you can keep the nerve unimpinged. Now, the concept of how significant it is to relieve pressure on a nerve is a subject of lots of debate. Traditional chiropractic will tell you that if this nerve goes to an organ and you're pressing on the nerve, you'll cause dysfunction in the organ. And to get one's health back, you need to get rid of what's called a subluxation. Sub is less than, luxation is completely out of place and putting pressure on a nerve. Now, for the first 9 years of my practice, all I did was adjust spines, and I noticed something very interesting, that a lot of times there were certain places that I was adjusting over and over again. So it made me start to wonder, what's making this joint go out of place? So I kind of thought of it like a circuit breaker. Maybe if the organ is not happy, it's irritating and putting nerve signals into the spine, and it's working like a circuit breaker and shutting it off. And unless I would take care of the organ, as far as the energy is concerned, or its nutritional status, that this would keep going out of place. And what I noticed after I started to institute using chiropractic and nutrition together, I noticed that the spine would not go out of place as much in areas. It went to the point where I rarely see people more than once a week when they start out. And when I was practicing traditional chiropractic, I would see them 3 times a week for a lot longer. So I've noticed that the combination of the two is more beneficial for both of the particular areas. And more importantly, it helps you as far as your health is concerned. Because remember, you can't be sick and healthy simultaneously. Now, chiropractic has a lot of different ways to do it. There is a method where you actually put your left arm on your low back, and you can actually check the leg lengths with different particular maneuvers, and you actually can adjust the spine with an instrument, which I have over here. Now, some people are adverse to actually using my hands to adjust, and you can actually use the instrument to adjust them, and it's a lot less traumatic. And if you have any concern about being adjusted by hand, there are other alternatives. There's many other alternatives. But the bottom line is there are different ways to get the spine so that it actually has no subluxations. This gentleman sitting next to me is Harvey. Basically, my first cadaver in chiropractic school was named Harvey, so I decided to name him that. It's a good representation of what the spine looks like. And you'll see there's 24 bones and there's nerves that sit in between the vertebrae. So if you put the vertebra out of place, you can put pressure on the nerve. Now, one of the specific factors of what we do is I do not limit adjusting people in the spine. I adjust their extremities: elbows, shoulders, wrists, hands, feet, elbows, knees. And because it seems to make sense to me that they're movable objects, and if they're damaged in any way or injured in any way, we have a variety of techniques that we can use. neurological, musculoskeletal, that actually give me some indication of what it takes to help to rehabilitate these joints. Thank you.